Imagine a disease working silently deep inside your body. It affects over 60,000 Americans yearly, yet 3 out of 4 people won't realize anything is wrong until it's dangerously advanced. I'm talking about pancreatic cancer. But silent doesn't mean completely without clues. There are whispers, subtle signs your body sends out, things easily dismissed as just stress or indigestion. What if knowing these hidden clues today could make a critical difference? We're about to uncover 8 surprising signs you absolutely need to know. Your pancreas. It's this amazing, hard-working organ about the size of your hand, tucked deep inside your belly. It makes stuff vital for digestion and blood sugar control. But because it's so hidden, problems can brew without obvious signs, unless you know what to look for. Today, we're going to uncover 8 surprising warning signs of pancreatic cancer. Some of these might seem incredibly common, maybe even things you felt yourself. But here's something fascinating. Recent research, like work done at Johns Hopkins, suggests that noticing even just 3 of these signs together could boost the chance of catching it earlier by a massive 68%. So why isn't this common knowledge? Let's change that. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It truly helps spread potentially life-saving information. Ready? Let's dive into the signs your body might be sending. Sign number 1, that unexpected change in your pee. Okay, let's start with something you probably check every day without even thinking about it, the color of your urine. We all know dark pee usually means drink more water, right? But what if you are hydrating well and your urine still looks unusually dark, like dark yellow, brownish, almost cola-colored, or like strong tea? This can happen because pancreatic cancer can sometimes block the tiny tubes or bile ducts that carry waste from your liver. A yellowish substance called bilirubin builds up in your body. Normally it leaves through your poop. That's what makes it brown. Crucial point. If this dark color sticks around for more than a day or 2, even if you're drinking plenty of water, don't just assume it's dehydration. It's worth mentioning to your doctor. This can actually be one of the earliest clues, sometimes showing up before any other obvious signs. Sign number 2, a persistent ache in your tummy or back. We all get stomach aches, but the pain associated with pancreatic cancer, especially if the tumor is in the main body or tail of the pancreas, often feels different. Imagine a dull, nagging ache deep in your upper abdomen, kind of beneath your ribs. What's really characteristic is that this ache often feels like it's radiating through to your back, almost like a band tightening around your torso. Does it get worse after you eat? Or maybe when you lie down flat? Unlike a typical bug or indigestion that comes and goes, this pain might become more constant, more persistent over time. It's like a low-grade, gnawing feeling that just won't quit. Why? Because the growing tumor can press on nerves and surrounding organs. Sign number 3, feeling bloated or full way too soon. Ever sit down to a meal, take just a few bites, and suddenly feel uncomfortably stuffed? Or deal with bloating that just seems constant and doesn't really ease up with antacids or changing your diet? This can be another sneaky sign. When a pancreatic tumor grows, it can physically press on your stomach or interfere with the digestive enzymes your pancreas is supposed to make. This leads to that early satiety, feeling full super quickly, and persistent, uncomfortable bloating. Your belly might feel tight and swollen even if you haven't eaten much. Again, we all get bloated sometimes. But if this feeling is new for you, sticks around for weeks, and isn't clearly linked to specific foods you ate, it's another signal worth investigating. Sign number 4, swelling you can't see but a doctor might feel. This one is less about what you might feel and more about what might be happening inside. Remember that blocked bile duct we talked about with the dark urine? Well, that blockage can cause a sort of traffic jam. Bile can back up into your gallbladder, making it swell up larger than its usual small pear size. It can also cause your liver to become enlarged. While you probably wouldn't notice this yourself, a doctor doing a physical exam might feel this enlargement under your right rib cage. It's also something that clearly shows up on imaging tests like CT scans or ultrasounds. It's another piece of the puzzle doctors look for. Sign number 5, unexpected blood clots. This is a really important one that often gets overlooked, Pancreatic cancer can actually make your blood more likely to clot. This is called hypercoagulability. Often these clots form in the deep veins of the legs, known as deep vein thrombosis or DVT. You might notice swelling, warmth, redness, and pain in one leg, usually not both. Here's the really dangerous part. Sometimes, a piece of that clot can break off and travel to your lungs. This is a pulmonary embolism, or PE, and it's a medical emergency. Warning signs of a PE include sudden shortness of breath, sharp chest pain, especially when you breathe deep, and a racing heart. If you experience these, seek medical help immediately. An unexplained blood clot, especially if you don't have other risk factors, can sometimes be the very first sign that something more serious like cancer is going on. Sign number 6. Fevers and chills without a clear cause. Running a fever usually means you're fighting off an infection, right? But with pancreatic cancer, you might experience fevers and chills that seem to come out of nowhere, aren't linked to a cold or flu, and might come and go. This can happen because of inflammation in the pancreas itself, or sometimes due to complications like a blocked bile duct getting infected. You might feel intensely cold and shivery one moment, then spike a fever later. These episodes might be accompanied by night sweats too. If you're having recurring fevers or chills without an obvious infection, especially if paired with any of these other signs, it warrants a conversation with your doctor. Sign number 7. That bone-deep fatigue that won't go away. We all get tired. But cancer-related fatigue is different. It's an overwhelming sense of exhaustion, a physical weakness that doesn't get better even with a good night's sleep or rest. Simple things, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, even just getting through the day, might suddenly feel incredibly difficult. This happens because the cancer cells are essentially stealing nutrients and energy from your healthy cells. This profound fatigue can also mess with your mood, contributing to feelings of depression or anxiety and disrupt your sleep, creating a vicious cycle. If you're experiencing a level of exhaustion that's new, persistent, and impacting your daily life, don't chalk it up to stress or getting older. It could be your body signaling a deeper issue. Sign number 8. Persistent digestive upsets. We touched on bloating and feeling full, but pancreatic cancer can cause a wider range of digestive chaos. Remember, your pancreas makes enzymes essential for breaking down food, especially fats. If the cancer blocks the release of these enzymes, food doesn't get digested properly. This can lead to nausea or even vomiting, loss of appetite because digestion is just uncomfortable, and unintended weight loss, often a significant amount without trying. Changes in your poop stools might become pale, oily, or greasy looking because fat isn't being absorbed, and noticeably foul-smelling. These ongoing digestive problems are your body's way of saying the system isn't working right. So those are 8 potential warning signs. Dark urine, nagging back or belly pain, early fullness or bloating, internal swelling, unexpected clots, unexplained fevers or chills, profound fatigue, and persistent digestive issues. Seeing these listed out might feel overwhelming, maybe even a bit scary, but remember that Johns Hopkins research, combining just 3 of these symptoms, significantly increases the chance of earlier detection. The key takeaway here isn't to panic every time you feel bloated or tired. It's about awareness and persistence. Are these symptoms new for you? Are they sticking around for more than a couple of weeks without a clear explanation? Are you experiencing more than one of them? If the answer is yes, please talk to your doctor. Describe your symptoms clearly. When they started, how they feel, what makes them better or worse. You know your body best. Trust your instincts. Catching pancreatic cancer early dramatically changes the outlook. Spreading awareness about these often missed signs is crucial. If you learned something valuable today, please give this video a like so more people can find it, and consider subscribing for more health insights. Share this with people you care about. It could make a real difference. We have other videos on health topics that might interest you. Check them out here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay informed, listen to your body, and take proactive steps for your health. See you in the next video.